Good morning. This is encouragement and motivation from my heart. And today I want to talk about what is your source. My book just about fell. So, when I was doing my reading this morning, it dawned on me that we know where the sun gets its light from. We know that we get our energy from the food and the beverages that we drink. We know that we get our physical strength by how we work out and fitness wise. But where or what is our source where our thoughts, happiness, and sadness come from? When I looked up what source was, because it's always interesting to see what the definitions are, even if you've used the word a lot of times. So if you use source in the ways of a noun, then it's a place, a person, or a thing from which something comes or can be obtained. Now, when you use it as a verb, meaning its action, then you obtain from a particular source. So there's a couple of things that we're going to look at today. And one is in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. It says, "Guard your heart above all else, for it's the source of life." We know that without our heart, we can't live, because our heart is what supplies the blood pumping through your whole body and creates the warmth, and it pretty much sets everything into motion. Well, in Hebrews chapter 5, verse 9, it says, "After he was perfected," he meaning Jesus, "he became the source of eternal salvation for all who obey him." So eternal salvation, life in him. No, that doesn't mean that we're going to live forever physically, but it could mean spiritually. Well, then, as we go along, if I sit here and I think, and this was a great reflection for me, like, where is it that I draw my source from? Do I get my happiness from do I make my husband provide my happiness, or my kids provide my happiness? Or where is it that I gain my happiness from? It's a great question, right? So today, as I'm going to do as well, I want you to examine your heart. And I want you to ask yourselves, are we allowing people or fallen creatures, as people, or things to be our source of happiness? Meaning, I will be happy once I have enough money. I'll be happy once I get a bigger house. I'll be happy once I have children, or once I have a husband, or whatever the case may be in your life. Is that happiness or that source that you are relying in sustainable? Or are you holding it up to a higher standard than what it can achieve? Examine your heart and mind to ask yourself, what is it that provides your happiness? What is your source? And I'm going to leave you with Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. It says, keeping our eyes, well, I'll start it with verse 1. "Let us run with endurance the race that lies before us, keeping our eyes on Jesus, the source and the perfecter of our faith. For the joy that lay before him, he endured the cross, despising the shame, and sat down at the right-hand throne of God." I hope this encourages you and motivates you, and hopefully pushes you past the part of your comfort zone today. As you look and you examine your life of what is your source and what are you relying in to provide your happiness today. This is encouragement and motivation from my heart, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Share this with somebody today. Help them be encouraged and motivated. Help them get out of their comfort zone and to push past what it is that they're going through today, and help them know that their happiness is not in things or not in any one person, but look to the hills where your help comes from. Love you guys, and I hope you have a great day.